Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the greatest wrestling podcast ever. I am your host, Adani. Joined with me, as always, is the greatest co-hosts ever, Bodacious and Menosk. Welcome, everybody.
You gotta say it the other way around. You gotta say, man, Nas, elimination.
Yeah.
You
That's
gotta
what I
save the
said.
best for last.
Menosk and Bodacious.
It's like Hootie and the Blowfish. It wouldn't sound right saying Blowfish and Hootie.
All right. Well, coming off the heels of a great week in wrestling, obviously we still have some more tomorrow, but we did have the draft last week, and just referencing back, I think if you didn't check out our previous episode, check out that. That was our mock draft, and I felt like we did pretty good compared to what they did in WWE, and I felt like they mixed up the rosters pretty good. What do y'all think?
Yeah, I feel like we generally do a better job of predicting than most of the places out there, so keep watching. But also hit that subscribe button. My boy's pretty good at the games. Also,
Yep.
yeah, we do pretty good. I've only been watching wrestling my whole life. I don't know about these guys.
I just started yesterday.
I took a long break, but ever since
I'm a huge fan of that Seth Rollins.
yeah, that Roman Rollins, man, he's the best.
He gets that R&R for sure.
But man, that Kenny Cole. Woo!
No, don't you mean Kenny Edge? Like, jeez.
Yeah,
You
Kane. Christian Kane.
That's the guy with the red mask, right?
Hey! I'm joining with my special guest here today.
Is that New York City?
No, it's John Cena.
Not the Peacekeeper. Oh man! But it was exciting. We had some good matches, great matches. We also had a big announcement that came through that they were bringing back the King of the Ring tournament. So, we decided that this episode would be our speculation episode on what's the plan for King of the Ring. As of today, they have not released any information other than 2 matches. They haven't released a bracket. They haven't released anything else. 2 matches.
You wanna know why?
Yeah, go for it.
My bad. So they have no.
so WWE.
Vince is already throwing out like 50 scripts, okay?
Yeah, like so you won't know the next set of brackets till like 5 minutes for the show.
He's literally sipping tea right now, going, "These assholes at the greatest wrestling podcast."
Well, if they watch this, they'll know who needs to win, because this is what we're going to discuss today. Also, for the first time ever, we are actually going to have a female King of the Ring, which is called the Queen's Crown, which I think is phenomenal, and I think it's going to, it's definitely a good thing.
Oh wait! It's called Queen's Crown, but not Queen of the Ring.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not Queen of the Ring.
It's Queen's Crown.
Okay.
The Queen's Crown tournament.
Manosk clearly disgusted.
It's WWE for you. Okay.
All right. So so based on the 2 matches that we're getting on SmackDown tomorrow night, the female match is Liv Morgan versus Carmella, and the male match is Sami Zayn versus Rey Mysterio. what do we think? Like, what's gonna happen here?
Let me know when they announce the second round. I mean, that I mean, yes, Liv Morgan and Carmella. That sounds interesting to watch, but Rey Mysterio and Sami Zayn. That just feels so random.
I would prefer it to go back to the original version where it was all in one night, having somebody wrestle 3 matches in a night, regardless of how hurt he'd get. You know, stamina-wise, it just would be cooler.
Yeah, I'm with that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he froze. So, I think that. Okay, he's back now. What were you saying?
How much did you hear?
That you would they'd go back to doing all the matches in one night.
Yeah. Even though stamina-wise it would suck because you'd have to go 3 matches. You know, a 16 tournament format or 16 match format in one night would be cool. But like I said, I get why they wouldn't do it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The internet, whatever he's trying to say, I think Vince McMahon is blocking him out. Like every time he tries to say it, it shuts him down.
Am I not allowed to say Seth Rollins?
Oh, he don't even know
He's not-
that he was frozen probably.
Seth
I was
Rollins.
just saying stamina-wise.
Seth-
Am I cut out again?
Yeah, you cut out again.
I give up, okay?
Vince doesn't want you sharing insider secrets, bro.
Okay, let's try this. How about this? How about who would your top 4 be for the finalists for the King and the Queen?
Okay, yeah, that sounds good. So I think that I made a list here.
Talking logically, or who we would the dream.
Well, I mean, I think you can assume that anyone who has a match isn't going to have one. But I mean, as Manosk was talking earlier, that doesn't necessarily have to be the case. So I mean, right now we don't have a bracket. So really, it's just who you like. I mean, who you think is how you think it's going to happen.
Top 4 you think it will be. I mean, you can mix in who it should be as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing festival food.
Well,
that's the real thing.
I think the top 4. I think the top 4 is going to be Finn Balor, Kevin Owens, Baron Corbin, and Xavier Woods.
I think the top 4 is going to be Xavier Woods, Shinsuke Nakamura, what's that dude that's with? Oh, Mustafa Ali, and then Mansoor.
That you think the top? That's who you think's the top 4? Oh man,
that's what I think is going to be. That yeah, I think those are going to be the top 4 for the men's. I mean, it's going to be in Saudi Arabia.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You got to have either Mustafa Ali, or is it just Ali, or is it still Mustafa Ali?
I think it's.
Just Ali, right?
Mustafa.
Yeah, I think it's Mustafa. Yeah, I don't.
No, it's Ali at least.
Yeah, I think it's Mustafa Ali. They may call him Ali like in commentary, but I think he's still Mustafa Ali.
So I think you're gonna have, if not both of them, or at least one of them, in the the top 4, in front of the home crowd. It doesn't mean either one of them are gonna win, but I'm pretty sure, knowing WWE's pattern, they're going to have one, if not both of them, in the finals.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna have Mansoor in a singles match.
Yeah, I think that too. I don't think they want to have Mansoor lose in front of the Saudi Arabia crowd. It would it'd be too much.
Yeah.
So
So I think Mansoor is probably going to win it.
I mean that's possible. It's just they
Because
haven't made any like inkling as to like
well, here's why.
his push.
The reason it's going to be done in Saudi Arabia, because that's what the Crown Prince wanted. So they requested it. So I'm pretty sure if Crown Prince is paying for it, it's going to be the results of Crown Prince won, and they're probably going to want Mustafa Ali or Mansoor to win to make the crowd happy.
I know that WWE is really dead set on making this one stand out and actually have repercussions, storyline repercussions. So they don't want it to just be a glorified house show like the previous ones. So I do think that this match is going to matter and that the winner is going to have a push. Do I think Mansoor is going to get a push? No. With that said, I think you're right on Ali. I think Ali is going to be in the Final Four. I think Shinsuke is going to be in the Final Four. I think you guys are right because they are giving Woods a decent push. He's probably going to be in the Final Four. I'm kind of at a toss-up on the last one, but I think I'm going to go with... who would be a good king? Who would be a good king? Dang. That's a tough one. Well, I want to go... Do I want to go AJ? No, he's already won something in Saudi Arabia.
And he has a match, also.
Oh, you know what I didn't think about? Apollo Creed.
But he's the Intercontinental Champion, isn't he?
But I was thinking,
how
the being king would help his character.
Yeah, gimmick wise, that makes total sense.
No, Apollo isn't Cruz. Apollo Cruz, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He's not a champion? I thought he was a champion.
Call it Apollo Creed.
Yeah. No. He beat. Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? Thank you for that. You saved me. I owe you one, man.
So all right. So
okay.
So
Queen.
Hold on. Of your top four, who wins? I think it's
Shinsuke.
Okay, Shinsuke for.
Oh! No! I take it back. As much as I want to see Cruz, you know what? No, Finn Balor, because Demon King just makes sense, and he wins.
Well, I agree with you. I think Finn Balor wins. If he's in it, he wins.
I think it's probably. Well, I would like for it to be Xavier Woods, but it might be. Okay. Well, I'm trying to decide between the two. I'm thinking it would probably be Xavier Woods or Mansoor. But I'm gonna go with Mansoor.
Okay. And you think?
I mean, if he's in it, he's winning it.
Exactly.
Because they will kill for him to win.
So,
literally.
So if that's who you think is gonna win, who do you want to win?
Xavier Woods.
You want Xavier Woods to win. Okay.
Yeah, because he's the one been championing on TV for months to have it returned before they finally pulled the plug and decided to return it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's the only member of New Day that has not won the World Heavyweight Championship, so it makes sense to at least let him win the King.
Yeah. I'd be for that. I mean, I mean, if I had to pick somebody to win, that I think is actually going to be in it, because Seth isn't going to be in it, I would want Seth to win always.
Or I just.
I think that, and I feel bad for him, but I feel the thing that I think he's missing, and I wish that he didn't have to do it, but I think he's the Rollins of that trio, and he needs to have that heel turn to really solidify himself as that main eventer. even though I would hate to see the New Day do that to themselves, I really do believe that he could use that edge to take himself over the hump, if you will. Because I think he has it in him. He's every bit the Miz. He's very smug. You could dislike him if you wanted to, but he's also a really nice guy, and I like him, and I like his person. However, he is kind of smug, and I could totally dislike him if he took it up a notch.
The problem with making Xavier Woods heel is that he's bigger than his WWE character. Like, and that's a
I
problem.
get that. He does a lot of things outside of there.
Like
but,
he's bigger than
in the video game world.
Yeah, and him being a heel, he would not be able to carry over his heelness.
Actually, not really, because Kenny Omega is really big in the gaming community and does a lot in the gaming world, and he's able to be a heel on TV and still be fine. People cheering him outside because he's a superstar. And Xavier's kind of.
I got a 10-minute limit. Should I back out here in?
No. We're. I mean.
What I was going to say earlier is if they were filming the ending of the King of the Ring over in America, Xavier would win it. But with it being Saudi Arabia, that's why I'm pretty sure Mansoor.
Gotcha.
Whatever's going to get the biggest crowd reaction on the pay-per-view.
Gotcha. Yeah, I'm still not thinking months.
Oh, crap! Probably not Mansoor. You know, I just thought I completely forgot he was still a point there. I should have said Jinder Mahal. He should have been in my top 4.
He's
I think.
I don't think it would be Jinder. If it was going to be somebody, it would be Elite, right? Because he's the one that's left on his own on Raw. They put Jinder and the other guy on SmackDown.
Yeah. I'm saying for like the final,
that tag
I think
team?
it'll either be Jinder or Mansoor. No, to be in the finals for the to win the King of the Ring.
Yeah, I know they're about to give that Indian kid. He was a tag team. It was
Shaky and Jar or something like that.
One.
Czar.
Yeah, the bigger one is off on his own on Raw now, and then Jinder and the other guy are on SmackDown together as a tag team.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, actually, on my 16 man list, Jinder was on there, but I don't know that. I don't know that if they bring it down to 8 people, I don't think he makes the cut. And if he doesn't make the cut to 8 people, then he's definitely not making the cut to win it. I don't think
I'm more excited for the women's tournament.
One thing we have to remember is that there is no in every year before this one, the 2 years prior to this one that we had Crown Jewel, we also had an October pay-per-view. We don't have that this time.
Yeah.
So this is our October pay-per-view. So I think that they're, I don't think they're going to focus as much on pandering to the crowd, so to speak, other than probably giving Mansoor a match and win. I don't think that's going to be. I don't think he's going to be the one to carry a crown for the next year. Like,
well, I mean, look what they did with the crown with the previous winner, Baron Corbin. I mean, it's just storyline related. Like, that person doesn't go on for the title or nothing like that.
Yeah, but Baron Corbin has been a staple for WWE TV for.
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter what they do with the crown after. I mean, he had it for that long period of time, and then King Nakamura stole it away from him. And
he won it in a match, just so we're clear.
He also lost the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
So. All right. Well, let's move on.
So he's got a glass ceiling. He can't get through.
All right. Let's move on to the women's. All right. So the Queen's Crown. Like I said, the match we're gonna get on SmackDown, at least is announced, is Liv Morgan versus Carmella. Who do you think is going to be the top 4, and who do you think is going to win?
Woo!
Shayna Baszler, Liv Morgan. Whew.
You said 2 of mine.
Natalia. Natalia. And Charlotte.
All right. And who's going to win?
Probably Shayna Baszler.
All right. What you got, Bodacious?
I got everybody that he said. Who was your second one?
I said Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only one that I'm gonna. That's the only one I'm gonna replace because everybody else is a queen. Queen of Spades, Queen of Hearts, the Queen. I'm gonna add a goddess or a former goddess, now a demon goddess or whatever she is now. Alexa Bliss.
Except she's not gonna be there.
Okay, well scratch that. She's not gonna be there.
She's supposedly written off TV for a while. To have like surgery done.
Because they love putting her on TV.
Nikki Ash, or ESH.
Yes, sir. And man, she's just killing it. So I wouldn't be surprised if they give it to Nikki Ash, but I am. Am I gonna stick with my original? Woo!
So you think Charlotte's going to win?
I was originally going with that, but you know what? I really do feel like Minosk is correct, but I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say Natty gets it.
All right. Well, I think I agree with Minosk. I at least on most of what he said. I think Shayna Baszler is going to win. I think it'll be a bit Liv Morgan,
Liv Morgan.
Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax, and the last one. It's we're gonna. I mean, the last one could be interchangeable, but let's go Zelina Vega. I think she needs to get a little bit more notoriety, and but I think absolutely hands down it's going to be Shayna Baszler winning. I mean, it's the only thing that makes sense. Like, I was like,
I'm surprised you didn't say Carmella.
Well, I have to. Carmella's facing Liv Morgan, and I see Liv Morgan getting a push, and then with that said, that means she's going to beat Carmella. So otherwise, yes, if she wasn't facing Liv Morgan, it would have been Carmella. Like as my last pick for sure. Okay. Well, since we have a timer on this one, I guess we can. If there's anything else y'all want to talk about, we could probably just cut, cut this episode a little short. And oh no, y'all's name plates got mixed up because you got disconnected here. So let me fix that real quick.
What just happened?
I couldn't tell you. But anyway,
you turned John Cena apparently.
Yeah, real quick. Has anybody got anything else for WWE or and we can cut this a little short and hit up AEW on the next one. Well, all right. Then thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to check out additional content from us, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to see wrestling news, among other stuff, Please follow us on Twitter at the greatest WRE1 or at Adonis Gamerspace. Yeah, we do appreciate
Subscribe.
appreciate y'all hopping in and watching our video. Y'all have an amazing night and have a happy wrestling week.